We were going to try to create some music just from absolutely square zero.
And you know how this stuff is. You're dealing with musicians. You never know how it's going to go.
We're in the studio for 4 days. We have 4 days to write, record, mix, master, everything. Literally, like calculated chaos.
I've been playing guitar since I was 15 years old, taking guitar lessons 6 to 8 hours a day, then it was like 10 to 14 hours a day. In 2006, I was picked as a top 10 guitar player in the world. So it was like a celebrity panel of judges. Joe Satriani, Steve Lukather, Richie Kotzen. Ended up winning first place of that competition. Was named #1, which was a crazy huge honor for me. Just from that win, it kind of stemmed off, and I've been in like 200 different publications now. I've known John Michael since he was a wee little lad. I've known his dad, Michael Valutis. His dad was a big influence in my life. So when I met Mike, he kind of helped me start getting a strategy plan together and make this a business for myself. Now fast forward all this time, now we're playing together. He called me about a country project, and I really didn't know what it was going to be about. I think I would have done it regardless just because I care so much for his family and, they became a part of my family.
My name's John Michael Valutis. I started playing drums when I was about 4 years old. Definitely considered myself a rock drummer. Grew up being trained as a jazz drummer. Played 12 to 14 hours a day. My parents had to install a doorbell above our basement because they got sick of coming down and telling me it was time for dinner and hearing the loud banging. I played for probably 15 years studying with a guy named Clyde Lucas, who was Count Basie and Ray Charles' drummer. Around 2013, I joined a band actually locally to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, called From Ashes to New. Started that band from the ground up. Been really also very fortunate to meet a lot of great musicians. The vocalist in this band, James Walpert, who is definitely, not to blow steam at him, but the most talented vocalist I've ever worked with.
I started doing music pretty late in the game. I wasn't really into it when I was a kid. I didn't come from a particularly musical family. My parents were as into music as the next couple of parents were, I'm sure. Came into my own in high school when I joined a band and did that whole thing for a couple of years. I auditioned for The Voice and managed to run that gauntlet for a couple of months. By the time everything was said and done, I was heading back to Nashville from LA, recorded a record with a guy named Vance Powell. But after Nashville, came back to Lancaster County, John Michael came to me with a project, studio time that he didn't quite know what to do with. He was formulating this plan to put together a crack team and just like make something from absolutely nothing in 4 days, which was a very interesting idea to me. Because I really like being creative and I really like making music.